大家好，歡迎收睇 Gameplay HK， 我進繼續Cyberpunk 2077嗱。上集咧我哋就做咗一個幾有趣嘅支線任務啦，而家就繼續主線啦。咁首先就要翻去揾咗阿 Alex 先。咦？點解變咗係機械人喺場嘅喂
What you got in stock?
This food and drink Dogtown's got to offer, hon.
有冇啲咩正嘢賣啊？RAM 嘅恢復率永久提升1%，哇！呢個一定要俾錢買啦，係嘛？其實而家去到所有鋪頭，我都會睇下有冇啲永久提升能力值嘅嘢，有嘅話我一定會買咗佢先。好，買完嘢閃人，原來佢哋喺秘密基地嘅位置等緊我。啊，仲要搭 lift。
Been here before, Reed. Exactly like then. Remember last time we had this convo?
佢講話上次做咩啊？
It's about time too. We're nearly done finalizing the plan.
你哋冇問題咯，嗬？
Back on the same page, are we?
Not exactly. Brings back a lot of memories, all this. One in particular sticks out. Before NC, we worked an op in Colombia. Medellin. Song's
Not
first
now,
mission.
Alex. We have enough to do without digging up ancient history.
喂，唔得喎，你講埋先啦。
What happened in Medellin? What was the op there?
We had our sights trained on a guy who sat on the Colombian president's back pocket, sold him smuggled Corp-Tech.
Saying the FIA pulls strings overseas?
A lot of what we do doesn't get printed in the norm sheets. Anyway, we used stolen identities on that mission too. Things didn't go exactly as planned, but that's a long story.
既然係咁，不如坐低，再慢慢傾。
Think we can spare 60 seconds? Hell, might even learn something about SoMe that'll prove useful.
All right. Our person of interest was one Luis Hernandez, arms trading heavyweight. We aim to plant our own SA in his organization. Alex had adopted the identity of an engineer from Hernandez's entourage. She was our ticket in. She walks in to attend a meeting one day. She sees one of Luis's bikini model girlfriends prancing out on her way to walk his Doberman. Spending big money on kids' luxury was kind of his MO.
So, what happened?
Well, Somi had put together Hernandez's dossier. Problem was, an important detail slipped through the cracks. The engineer's abject fear of dogs. Cold sweat, shaky hands, soggy pant leg, that kind of fear. When the Doberman sniffed Alex's knee, she pats him on the head and says, "Who's a good boy?" Then, she went to pull up a chair at Hernandez's table.
穿晒煲啦。
Before she could sit down, they had 2 barrels to her head and 1 trained at the base of her spine.
咁你點樣救佢㗎？喂
Worked out though, right? We're all here now, together.
Which can't be said for Hernandez and his men. We took any possibility of that from them. All thought of subterfuge went poof. We had to kick the door down. A rival cartel wiped them out. That was the official version.
咁一係我哋自己再查多啲先。
Okay, back to Night City, folks. With our sights trained on a new target.
即係就算阿 Songbird 想跣我哋都有啲準備先啦嘛，係嘛？如果唔係，用乜嘢又中招啊？哇！同埋呢度仲會唔會有啲咩俾我攞咧？喂，執過嚟喎！有把獨特嘅強力追擊步槍，唔夠我而家嗰支咁勁啊！但係照執先。咦？係咪半自動㗎？哇！射擊速度高好多喎，原來。不過傷害好低，可以連續擊發多火爆破子彈，腰射爆頭會提升傷害。又話追擊步槍，咁你擺到明就近距離用㗎喎。有機會我哋再玩下。咁呢度冇啦，呢啲槍都攞唔到嘅。scan 下先，好似冇其他啦。電腦咧呢部應該未睇過， 有個檔案備忘錄，星期3到貨12桶，咩嚟㗎 ？V 傳召，星期2庫存系統更新 ，A 冇出現同 K 有關，好多暗號喎喂！老闆想麻煩你幫個忙，臨時追加2桶啤酒可唔可以咧淡嘅？有貨嘅話，因為唐娜星期4生日啦。話說你應該一齊嚟啦，上次我覺得佢好似對你有意思，呢個好似冇乜特別嘅我覺得。跟住飛蛾電影之夜呢，異變同地底人應該又真係有呢套戲啊。亂世佳人我知道啊 ，B 級片好似冇乜特別啫噃。有興趣就慢慢撳停嚟睇啦。佢仲有提過綠野仙蹤添。犬魔公告冇乜用嘅嘢嚟嘅。
We've parsed the intel from the shard Somi gave us. It's a solid foundation for the mission we want to run. Surveillance, recon, data gathering, planning, it's all done. It's high time we righted some wrongs of the past.
Fuck off, Reed. Give it a rest, will ya? Nothing here's your fault. Woman's an adult, made her own decisions. Consequences caught up to her.
No, she was manipulated. There was no one around who could have had her back. Here, V. Mission details on this.
等陣先，其實我覺得阿李德咧，佢太信阿桑伯咯。跟住有啲文件嘅，蘇珊貝爾教授醫學意見，受試人係桑伯，仲要發現同埋觀察佢羅患嘅病症，唔屬於唔適合執行任務嘅類型，因為咧就現狀而言啦，佢嘅疾病都仲係等緊佢哋去歸類嘅。咁目前佢嘅症狀對佢執行職務上面就冇造成影響。觀察報告咧推斷佢個人健康狀況岌岌可危，喺佢瞬間即逝嘅表情可以睇出佢懷抱嘅恐慌。目前係仲未影響佢嘅對話能力㗎，都未危害佢執行任務嘅能力。咁佢應該真係精神有啲問題嘅喎，仲會寫一份人格突變報告咁黐線嘅。總之佢嘅專業意見就話 Sombert 係需要治療嘅，總之就好似好嚴重咁啦。呢邊呢，夜城歐洲商業機構配卓石化體育場，呢個地方同我哋有咩關係啊 ？OK， 睇完嘢。
Alex nailed it. If anyone's to blame, it's Myers, not you.
You might be right, but so am I.
我以為就咁坐低啫。
Right. Our objective, to free Somi from under Hans's duress. Unfortunately, this ain't a normal rescue op. Because, well, she's been infected with something from beyond the Black Wall. A consequence of her service to the NUS and President Myers. I'm not about to pretend I understand the tech whys and hows. The important thing is, if she doesn't get treatment, it'll kill her.
The cure is an AI that lives on a neural matrix. Hansen possesses said matrix now. We aim to seize it.
究竟我哋對呢個矩陣了解幾多呢？全部都係 Sombert 自己講嘅啫喎。
So this neural matrix, how much do we know?
Experimental tech nested in a mainframe that someone dragged up from deep beneath Dogtown. From a bunker, to be exact. Part of Project Cynosure, a joint U.S. Militech operation mounted in a bid to counter Arasaka's soul killer. The Matrix itself is a functional container. It houses an AI from beyond the Black Wall, and its design lets the user deploy the AI for a specific purpose. In our case, to fix you and Songbird.
咁我哋計劃呢？
All right. Plan. Let me hear it.
Hansen to meet with the netrunners you already know. The meeting itself is our chance to get close to Song and the Matrix. Hansen hired the French duo because they worked for Militech years back. They know its security protocols inside out.
Also, they're selling Hansen access codes, handy when Songbird goes to extract the Matrix from the Cynosure mainframe. Hansen's gunning for data from what he knows was a secret Militech NUS research project. He has no idea the neural matrix is in there too.
佢真係唔知。
Runners, scans, and behaviorals we have. Now we just need to take those twins out of the equation.
佢哋兩個係咪仲有啲咩秘密㗎？
Amaric and Aurora Cassell. We know anything more beyond what we saw firsthand?
Yep. Songbird put together full profiles for both.
你肯定係 full 嘅。
Super short brief. They got their start at Militech and dove in deep. That is, till they learned the pay's better on the dark side.
I buy that. Sure didn't hide their love of Eddie's.
Gonna miss that next paycheck because they ran into us. We're gonna nab them before they reach Hanson.
綁架佢唔會威脅到佢哋㗎嘛。
So we kidnap them. How we want to do this?
They're driving a rental while in NC, an exploitable opening. We're gonna track their ride and hijack it before they reach Hanson at the stadium. That's where you come in, V. We'll need you to breach the rental firm's tracking system. Alex will fill you in later. Once we have the runners, you'll take their place. The behavioral imprints are tuned already.
咁你做啲咩啊？
And your role in all this, Reed?
I'm drawing up your exfil route. Once you complete the mission, you need to get out in a hurry. I'll provide transport, make sure the path's clear and problem-free.
咁最後就係揾阿何心啦。
Brings us to the final stage, right? Meeting with Hanson?
Right. Where you'll sell them the access codes to the mainframe. In other words, the key to unlocking your medicine cabinet. One of you will join Somi in the lab to feed in the codes when needed. Hanson's likely to keep the other at his side. Collateral.
I'll stay with Hanson, you'll join Songbird. Once the data floodgates are open, you'll signal me. Gonna disarm Hanson, take him and his guards out.
你得唔得㗎？
Hanson and his goons. Aim to handle them on your own?
Can do a lot more than play dress up, thank you. Plus, element of total surprise in my corner. Still, sweet of you to worry.
咁交俾你啦。
Sounds like Flatline and Hanson's set in stone.
Order came directly from Myers. Confirmed at this stage. He took a potentially lethal swipe at the president of the NUS.
And Songbird.
We have to rescue her. Myers told you as much herself. All clear? If you have any questions, now's the time to ask.
嗱，你哋會唔會呃我嘅先？終極目標係乜嘢？
Main goal. Want to make sure I'm clear.
It's bringing Songbird free from Hanson's iron grip. And seizing tech that's gonna save your lives. You and Alex enter the stadium as Hanson's visiting netrunners. Disguise is our key to the op.
OK，到阿總統啦。其實我最信唔過係佢。
How much have you told Myers? What's she know?
That Somi's fallen into the hands of the man who's organized the downing of Space Force One.
Is that all?
All for now.
咁即係話之後你會同佢報告啦，係咪？
Things couldn't be clearer. Let's get to work.
我希望係我哋做晒所有嘢之後佢先知咯。
So, time we talked about nabbing the runners?
Cover that in a minute.
係咪嚟呢度啊？我想問。
And any for your thoughts, Alex? About all this?
Honestly, still wondering why neither of us went back to DC. Not me, not Reed.
They put him to sleep. Saddled you with the Dogtown assignment.
Who are you kidding? Say we disobeyed orders, gone back. A dressing down by some bureaucrat would be the worst we'd have had to endure. Think we were both waiting for something, like the downing of Space Force One. Probably makes us a sad fucking pair of hypocrites.
阿總統應該係乜嘢都唔知個。
Myers doesn't know the deets of this op, does she? Never will. Is that right?
It's not wrong.
So, we serve Hanson up on a silver platter. It'll be salutes and handshakes. Shit goes sideways. We're royally fucked.
Welcome to the agency.
阿李德會唔會出賣我哋咧？佢咁忠心。
You know Reed better than I do. What he thinks? What's his true aim here? Saving Somi or carrying out a mission?
Saul imagines he's responsible for her. Always has. Thinks he's responsible for all of us. Hell, even for you, I bet. It's how he keeps his grip on reality. Life. With mixed results, mind you.
And Somi?
Same story as always. Dares, lands neck deep in shit, somehow crawls out. Rinse and repeat.
我驚佢今次會冇命啫。唉，講返正題啦。
Intercepting the runners. How do we do that?
They're driving a rental, plans to break into the rental service system. Karen Exotics specializes in rare models. Karen has tracking stations around the city. Gain access to those, we find the car easy. There's a station not far, near Pacifica Serenity Bible Church. Check it out.
聽落好似好簡單，不過問多少少先。
Stations. How do they work exactly?
They ping vehicle IDs across the network, monitor location, tire pressure, all of that. Hack them, and it'll be open season on the runners.
喂，2077咯喎，唔係應該有 GPS 啊、5G 啊，可能6G、7G 啊咁樣即時控制咁樣，仲要監測站唔係啩？同埋一個追蹤站可能唔夠。
Find it hard to believe taking one station will be enough. Rental agencies got rare rides to protect.
See if I can find more info. If the one's not enough, we'll improvise.
So breach the station, trace the car. Good, what then?
Use this little doodad. It'll pop the locks on the doors, let you take complete control from the trunk.
咁簡單，咁我哋睇下點啦。因為其實我嘅希入嘅技能係 full 咗㗎啦。
Dunno. Anything goes wrong, I'll be stuck in there.
Suck it up. This is FIA trunk ops, soldier. Seriously though, the tech just works. And we'll have your back the whole way.
哦，咁應該真係 OK 嘅，順利啦嚇。
Sounds simple enough.
Tech worth tens of thousands can help any plan go off like a dream. When you think you're near a station, scan your surroundings. They're not concealed. Shouldn't be tough to spot.
Get right on it.
好，出發。好，傳送到過嚟教堂附近，咦，未住先，好似有啲特別嘢喎。太平洋區海地重生，超宗教同埋科技神秘主義，係啲資料嚟嘅啫。其實我搞唔清究竟黃色 icon 嘅資料同白色係有啲乜嘢分別咯。我上去先。喺呢度揾到，咦 ，scan 過㗎咯喎。我哋係咪應該要上去啊
？Contract is a contract. You can't just turn your back on it.
But circumstances have changed.
佢哋講緊啲咩啊？咩
We're still
契
in
約啊？
Pacifica, are we not? One, take care of your own. Two, don't cheat your own. The rules don't get any simpler.
無毒仔嚟嘅喎，不過唔好理佢，同我哋嘅任務冇乜關係。會唔會喺呢度啊？誒，可以上天台。探測器應該係放喺啲比較高嘅地方嘅，我覺得。呢度係寧靜聖經教堂，咦？點解有人喺度燒嘢嘅？仲有人喺度瓜咗喎！聽講你可以攞到炸彈，係啊！我要一個可以炸出超級大洞嘅宇宙無敵炸彈，要嚟炸教堂，將無毒仔炸飛天。等教堂度滿晒人之後咧，就上屋頂，然後就閃人。咁你點上去啊？正常方法爬上去，點解唔放喺裏面咧？掟埋喺下面啊？點解你要問咁多嘢嘅啫？我就係要喺屋頂炸你得我啊！黐黐地線，佢最後係咪炸死咗自己啊？吓？仲話超級無敵炸彈，你睇下炸到咁樣啫喎！咦
B, heads up. I can't talk long, but two things, quickly. First, good news. I managed to upgrade your relic's firmware. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Don't worry, completely painless.
哇，多謝喎，無啦啦俾3點我。
Relic upgraded? How'd you manage it? No easy feat, I'd guess, tweaking tech that advanced.
Let's say I've had extra time on my hands. More than I expected.
Don't worry, we're getting you out of there.
I know.
咁第二件事咧
First, good news, you said. So there a second thing?
Right. It's super important. Stays between us. It's gotta. Proof of my trust. I'm sending you coordinates. Come after dark. We should be able to talk freely.
真係
Okay, need to Delta. But see you soon.
我可唔可以信佢㗎？嗱，呢個就係我哋要揾嘅連接點啦。 連線。就係咁嘅咋？唔使做啲乜嘢特別嘢欺入去㗎？
Great. Just great.
真係唔夠啊！咁你掹翻條線先啦。
You got a problem, Alex. Gonna take more than breaching one station to recreate the encryption key.
Fuck. Give me a sec. Okay, got another station for you to try.
咦，可以試下遠端連線喎。
Hold on, let me ping the station remotely. Try to save us some time.
Clever.
咁唔使行嚟行去啊嘛。
No response.
Think standing around's gonna help?
It might.
咁嚟嗰個咯，係嘛？
Think we're good with just one more?
It's a car rental company, for Christ's sake. How sophisticated a system can they have?
好難講啊。
Let's get to it.
Good luck
Aye.
out there. And raise Reed soon as you grab that encryption key.
仲諗住爛下添。嗱，睇一睇先，佢話要喺夜晚11點到1點之間去揾阿 Songbird。啱時間喎。
Well, here we are. You and me, face to face.
真係得我哋？
Sure we're alone? Wouldn't want any unpleasant surprises.
No surprises. Except maybe you're already one of us. Don't trust a soul.
咁點解要揀呢個地方呢？
This spot. Didn't pick it at random, I guess.
Guessed right. Wanted to show you something. Means a lot to me. Could help put some things in perspective. And it means I trust you. Come over here.
通常講呢啲嘢嘅人都係信唔過。嚇？你入嚟？呢度有咩咁特別啊？
So what's so special about this place?
Lived just 2 blocks off while I was here in NC on assignment.
哇！你嘅秘密基地嚟㗎？
Locals come here after sunset. Fire up grills, crack open beers, talk about nothing in particular.
嗰兩盞燈好殘眼啊！
I'd swing by here come evening sometimes. All of it, every inch is special. Reminds me of Brooklyn. Actually from there.
你想返去？
Wouldn't mind hearing about it. Brooklyn?
睇你有排講，坐低
Got
先。
this memory. It was the night before I raided a Militech data fort. I'm sitting out on my fire escape. Just lit a J. Down on the street, I see a party starting. There's playful screams and laughter. Someone's blasting funk from their stoop. I hear Willie too. Sells the best Scott dogs around. He's shit-talking one of his tunes. And there's bonfire smoke in the air. Safe. Familiar.
Were they celebrating something?
Yeah. A Thursday.
佢頭先講起大麻咧，我就諗到我啱啱睇咗個報道啦，就話有批綿羊食咗200幾公斤嘅大麻，之後跳得好高，高過山羊添。講翻啲正經嘢先啦。
Yearning to go back.
Can't rewind the clock, V. By the time you realize you missed something, it's usually too late. Suppose we should get back to the here and now.
喂，我想起身喎，你行咁快，我起唔到身喎。得。嗱，嗰單嘢我哋知係你做嘅。
Attack on Myers. You schemed it up with Hanson. I know that.
Yeah, Neural Matrix was pricey. But honestly, I never thought he'd try to kill her.
You betrayed her.
Not just her. Nothing went according to plan. What a fucking mess.
咁政府中人會害死好多人係正常嘅喎。
Sent Myers' entire flight crew to an early grave. Myers herself too, almost.
Ground the plane. That was the plan. Didn't expect he'd blow it to shit. Not much of an excuse, I know.
咁你原本係諗住點啊？
So what was your plan?
For you to rescue Myers while I secured the AI Matrix, and for us to run. All before Kurt caught on. Now Hansen's changed the terms of our deal. They'll make him answer for the attack. He knows that, so he's covering his ass. The one thing he doesn't know is what's on the Cynosure mainframe. He's hoping it's data he can use as leverage against the NUS. Says that's my ticket to freedom, but soon as he gets his hands on it, I'm dead. I just know it.
你估唔到阿韓森會係啲咁樣嘅人，你真係估唔到佢有咁嘅行動。
It fucked everything up, I know, V. But I had no choice.
唉，坐低先啦。
Still don't understand why. Wasn't any other way, honestly.
Wouldn't have resorted to this if there was. For Myers, the NUSA, I'm just another weapon in their arsenal. Tool for reaching beyond the black wall. And weapons and tools, they don't get to make decisions or choose to retire.
其實都啱嘅，我哋都係咁樣俾人利用啫。
Burden of past mistakes. We both bear it. It ain't easy. Me for the biochip, you for the black wall.
You mean to say it's my fault?
No, just that when you try to save yourself, it's usually someone else who pays the price.
Yeah. Ain't that the brutal fucking truth? You're the only one I can trust with this. Only question is, after everything you just heard, feel the same way about me?
嚇真要答佢㗎？答佢之前，不如問多少少嘢啊？佢點解會成個機械人咁嘅咧？
Been wanting to ask, actually. What happens exactly, when you reach past the black wall?
Know the feeling when you try to remember the address of a place you lived half your life, but it just turns up blank?
Mean losing your memory?
A snowflake lands on my glove. I can calculate its unique fractal structure. But what did my mom's voice sound like?
即係失憶咯。
Sometimes I lose control. Or get the sense I'm surrendering to someone else. But it feels horrible.
Felt it too. With the Chimera. Like a living nightmare.
Yeah. More and more, I get the sense someone's standing behind me. But there's never anyone there.
其實 Johnny 去咗黑場嗰邊嘅時候，會唔會都係咁樣樣咧？同埋佢真係唔信你得。
Don't trust Reed. Guy wants to save your life.
He saved me once already. Word of a boss shit on Militech crossed his desk, so he knocked on a 19-year-old girl's door with an offer she couldn't refuse.
Join and serve or become a Netwatch trophy.
That girl died that day. The person in front of you is what was born from that death. Of course, Reed, he died too. Just more recently. 7 years ago.
其實所謂嘅死只不過係身不由己啫。
The NUS issued his death sentence. Yet he serves the country to this day. Clinging to something that's lost all meaning to me.
咁其實我哋係咪真係可以坦蕩蕩咁交流咧？
Get the feeling this is the first time you've been honest with me.
Yeah. With you and myself. I need to get away. From Kurt, the NUSA, Reed. From everything.
咁你都冇理由揾佢做合作對象啊！
Speaking of, out of everybody out there, you saw Hansen as a trusty ally. Seriously?
I needed someone who could tear me from Myers' grip. I knew him from my time in Night City when I was posted here.
咁耐歷史，
Took a steep risk, all right. And a plain gonk one at that.
That's why I enlisted you, too.
Night City's just a pit stop along your escape route. That was always the plan, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's just... things got complicated. Messy. Certainly didn't expect my old agency chooms to get involved, or to find myself caged by Kurt. I'm fleeing, V. Gotta get out. And to do that, I need you. 'Cause you know how it is.
點保證佢講出嚟都未必會信㗎啦。
How am I to know this isn't an elaborate con? Be nice to have some kind of guarantee.
I can't give you one, sorry. But I've shown you my trust. I mean, you're free to sell me out to Reed, right? Or trust me enough to save us both. No guarantee for either of us. Fair deal, I say.
咁好啦，我哋問翻佢個 plan 啦。
Okay? Say I believe you. What's the next step?
We go through with the mission, grab the neural matrix. While Reed and Alex grapple with Hansen, we make our getaway.
And then...
你覺得真係走得甩？人哋嘅勢力咁大。
You help me skip town. I already cut a deal with the Black Clinic far, far from Night City. There, the Rippers can access the Matrix and use an algorithm to create a prototype of our cure. They'll need me present to run their tests. The moment they're finished, I'll send word.
咁如果你走咗去，咁點算啊？
And that's it. Everything. Like a weight off my shoulders, honestly. Now I have to ask. You're in this because you understand me? Or because I promised to save your life?
其實我覺得兩樣都 OK 嘅，因為如果唔係想移除個聖物，根本就唔會同你哋合作啊嘛。
Can't be both?
You'd fit right in DC. Just enough truth, but not too much. I'll take what I can get. I guess that's all. I suppose you should call Reed. Let him know all set for the meet with Hansen.
好，拜拜。我哋去做翻啲正經嘢啦。咦？喂，咁你嗌我聯絡，你又唔俾我打電話？呢度有咩咁特別啊？左格電波㗎嚇？打電話。
Read status report.
可以當自己打錯嘅喎。
Somi contacted me. Got news.
Let me hear it.
Well, first off, we've been greenlit. Our VIP's ready to be served.
Music to my ears. What else?
Songbird opened up a bit. Better sitch. It's looking bad. Real bad. This tech's her only shot.
I hear you. I do. All the more reason to focus on the mission in front of us. Get our hands on that cure.
佢講咗好多嘢喎。
But Reed, what Somi spilled, we really need to talk.
I know, but later. Not a topic for the Hollow. We need that car tracking, so get to work. We'll go from there. Once you get the encryption key from their system, let me know immediately.
收到。咁跟住我哋去另一個地點啦。第二個就喺呢度上面，班友喺度做咩？我拆人哋啲嘢咁過分嘅你吓？等佢哋慢慢打先。
Yep, I'll take care of it.
一陣我落嚟應該收割就 OK 㗎啦，我諗。但係你點上去呢？喂？呢邊。喂，上埋去，係啦。
Looking for something? Won't find it here. Nothing to find.
點解個小朋友會有嘢講嘅？隔離嗰個係你媽媽？
Hey, is that your mom? She doing all right?
Uh-huh. She's fine.
You sure about that? Dunno, maybe you ought to tell someone.
Nah, she just came down from 2 days of BDing. She'll wake up soon, snarf a scop dog, and cry about having a headache. She always does that.
佢好似我哋個 friend Alex 啊，個收發器壞咗要修理。哦，我哋扮整呢嚿嘢。
Got a signal from a borked transceiver. Here to fix it.
Then fix it.
咁我做㗎啦，嗱，你唔好開槍啊！裝置冇回應喎，煙係壞咗。
It ain't working? Jesus. You want a hint? I can tell you how to fix it if you really want to fix it.
小朋友。
Old people need help with this stuff sometimes.
係啊，叻啦。
So, yeah, turn it off first, then turn it back on. You know, I can tell you where to look for the on button for 1,000 ads. Interested?
俾你啦，睇你哋都應該冇乜錢㗎啦，當做善事啦。
Okay, Eddies are all yours.
Nova. Done deal.
So, Switch. Where is it?
I don't know exactly. Around here. Telling you where to look, not where to find it. Just like I said. We'll play hot and cold. If you're close or far, we'll holler hot or cold. Let's start playing. You'll get it.
小朋友好嘢喎嚇。
Warmer! Getting hot!
Getting hot 應該係啦，係嘛？但係呢度唔似有喎，會唔會 scan 到咧？喺對面唔通
？Ice cold.
咁即係唔係呢個方向噶咯喎？咁對面呢度咧，佢應該唔會真係嗰邊會唔會係呢度啊？變暖就應該係呢度啦。呢個
Hot! Red hot!
What the fuck? My BD! No! And the best fucking bit, too! Jackass power grid?
樓下有人玩緊環模啊！
We're back on, baby!
You got... Yo! Don't even think about flatlining here. I ain't gonna touch a corpse.
冇事，唔使驚。
This gotta be what having a fucking stroke feels like.
乜你試過中風咩？
Perfect, Johnny. Thanks.
Wasn't on purpose. Just gotta pick up the pace. Clock's ticking.
I'm doing what I can.
Johnny 成日都係出嚟串鬼我。呢次 OK 啦。我試下 scan 下先。盧卡索托，佢阿媽係姚洛斯，小朋友咧布蘭頓，但係呢個布蘭頓冇出過聲啊。阿里德就話已經收到呢個加密金約㗎啦，而家就追蹤緊我哋嘅目標。哦，幾個鐘之後再同我聯絡，收到。其實仲有冇嘢講咧？呢個小朋友冇咯喎。希望嗰1000蚊真係幫到佢哋啦。過返嚟呢邊先。咦，佢哋好似冇事咯喎。夜城通緝犯，但係唔知點解咧，佢唔俾我 head 入去咯。係咪太遠啦？我哋？真係。仲輕機添，攞翻西褲落翻嚟，跟住我發現咧，原來呢度有啲嘢攞㗎，電前脈衝手榴彈。咁呢邊咧，好似得翻2件啫。 失憶、短路。
What? Trying to play gorilla now?
既然發現咗我，咁你就可以短路啦。搞掂。有個偵察手榴彈。咁跟住落嚟，我哋就要等聯絡㗎嘞喎。附近唔知有冇凳可以俾我哋坐低唞下咧？咦 ，Alex 揾我哋，可以翻去酒吧嗰度再等。你肯定我哋有時間嘆翻杯？咁我哋又真係冇嘢好做嘅，即刻到，可能會有啲特別嘢講都唔定啊！
Hey, you made it. Got a head start. A drink to calm the nerves.
你唔通以為我好驚咗你
Thought I'd be a no-show?
In the habit of considering every possible outcome. I wrote you because I needed someone to talk to. Someone outside the firm. And not some total rando. To take my mind off the mission, not worry about being someone else for a millisec. Hope that makes sense.
咁其實你應該係緊張啦，係嘛？
Didn't want to be alone with your nerves, huh?
Always used to tell myself, cut the jitters, Alex, you don't get nervous. But for a while now, I've been trying to be more honest with myself. I just want to be a normal fucking person for a little bit. Myself, specifically. Just me. Just Alex.
其實我覺得當一個人了解到自己要做翻自己咧，就已經開始老，係時候退休。
Starting to make a lot more sense why retirement was your condition to accept the mission.
Guess you'd call it burnout. Or maybe just the need for anything resembling normal. If I even know what that is anymore. Say, you ever think about who you'd be now if, life had taken a different turn?
繼續做呢個方版嘅重要幹部咯。
Head of Arasaka counterintel in NC. My old boss would probably be dead by now. Me sitting at his desk. A nice corner office with a view of Corpo Plaza. And the feeling that it all belongs to you. That you're in control.
Sounds fucking wretched.
Yeah.
跟住就係唔知幾時要俾人利用，利用完就一腳踢開，祝你身體健康，嗌佢講嗰個啦。
Okay, now you. Who would you be, if not a secret agent and master of disguise?
An actor.
No hesitation there.
Always dreamed of seeing my face on a show bill. I love musicals especially.
Seriously?
Call me old-fashioned. So yeah, guess I'd be a braindance star.
但係有冇人中意睇先？又或者你嘅演技 O 唔 OK 先？不如問下佢做過啲咩角色
Ever acted before? Outside your agency-assigned roles, I mean.
Nah, not for more than an audience of one. Just dreaming of being under the lights, where everyone's watching me. But I know and they know it's all make-believe.
其實咁咪即係舞台劇咯，係嘛？咁啊，我覺得你都係想要普通嘅人生。
To a normal life. May we all enjoy one someday.
Amen.
好似祈禱咁。
Ooh, I love this song.
喂，唔使教咁大聲喎，一陣如果係中版權黃標嘅喎。我都係起身，我要避開下佢啲音樂先至得啊！喂，唔係喎，有交談嘅，可以加入佢，係咁加入咯。我發覺 DLC 係多咗一個跳舞嘅環節，之前玩主線咧，好似冇咁多呢啲。
Don't do this often, I'm guessing.
你指乜嘢先
This mean
Doing shit, just cuz. No forethought. Carefree relaxing.
V 梗係好少有啲咁嘅機會啦。伴隨住佢生活嘅就係冒險、槍戰。死神係一直都伴隨住佢嘅生活㗎，我覺得係。究竟今次我哋係咪真係可以成功、安全咁攞到聖物出嚟咧？但係如果咁樣嘅話 ，Johnny 就永遠咁消失㗎咯。可以跳完啦，行開啦。拜拜。
Alex, thanks. I kind of forgotten how much I miss the simple things too.
Don't mention it. See you soon, V.
但係我哋都仲係要繼續等幾個鐘。嗱，而家就上午2點，我哋等到9點啊。咪住，我撳多咗，而家變咗夜晚。
Hey, I got the encryption key for Karen Exotics. Nice work. B, one other thing. You need new chrome. An implant that accommodates behavioral imprints. I'm sending you deets for a clinic. The doc will be expecting you. Just tell the Ripper you know she collects unification war trinkets. She'll know you came with my blessing.
哇，咁遠嘅喂，我仲以為喺附近嗰個添，算啦。好彩呢度附近有個傳送點嘅啫。Zombie 揾我哋喎，佢諗起咗啲回憶，記起以前同某個好朋友嘅對話。佢覺得而家自己做嘢咧，要永遠咁提心吊膽啊！不過其實 V 都係㗎啦。佢覺得有時睇到我哋就好似睇到自己。好，我哋做翻啲正經嘢，唔好理佢啦。其實有時有個人啱啱識嘅，同你講咁多呢啲嘢，同你講話交心，可能根本就係諗方法令你落答。
Hello? Hello?
You Farida?
Yes, and we're closed.
我哋有啲紀念品送嚟喎。
Got something might interest you?
I doubt it.
Here you collect trinkets. Unification War era.
Mm-hmm. Come in.
我覺得呢個應該係暗號嚟嘅。
I'm sorry I was unwelcoming. Ever since a certain space plane crashed nearby, I've had to be more cautious.
V, good to see you.
你又喺度？真係估你唔到喎。
Here to see me?
Things are in flux. Situation's changing fast. I thought we should talk.
瞓喺度任你魚喐。
I'm here about Somi. I spent hours wrapping my head around this, putting myself in her shoes. I needed to understand what she must have been going through to resort to treason.
其實你又唔係就嚟死，你點會明啫？
You're in no position to understand, Reed. Your life ain't on a timer.
But I know death. Stared him in the eyes up close. She's trapped, not just here and now, but going months back. Hell. Actually years. I blame Myers, a sore loser. Does her damnedest to avoid it. Songbird, the Blackwall, dirty tricks meant to give her a competitive edge. It's no wonder Somi doesn't trust anyone, except maybe you, a little.
跟下面講多少少先。
Song should trust you, not me. That it?
I can't say I really blame her. I can only blame myself.
But could you have done anything differently?
Something, anything, instead of giving in and being exiled in Night City, a couple thousand miles away.
真係要 Somber 坐監定呃住佢先㗎咋？
There's a prison cell prepped and waiting for her already. Somi knows that full well.
She lives to see tomorrow and every day after. That's what matters.
Myers needs her alive, sure, but forgive and forget the attempt on her life? Never.
Myers might not forgive her, but doesn't mean I can't.
其實你想點啫？
What you trying to sell me, Reed?
Nothing. I'm merely trying to convince you.
Okay. We break the chain Hanson wrapped around her neck. Then what?
We stow away somewhere safe, ask some questions, establish some common ground. Once I get the answers I'm looking for, I'll personally help it disappear. From everyone, everywhere, including Myers.
真係咁？你想問佢啲乜嘢先？
Want to ask her a few questions, huh?
To understand her side. Got an idea already of what I'll hear. System broke her. Almost took her life. Like it did mine. As for me, well, my time's well past. But Somi's still worth saving.
其實我到而家都係全部人都唔信咯。
Spinning quite the yarn playing me. Fits the MO of someone who used to recruit spies for a living.
Fuck. No. Just listen.
同埋桑佢害過李德㗎嘛？
I got contacts in Europe. We'll find the best clinic, put you two back together, fix what's broken. Once we have your cure in hand.
咁你都唔使穿過我嘅。
But I need to help Somi first. She's lost, and I'm concerned she doesn't know what she's doing.
You don't trust her?
What I don't trust is the shit from beyond the black wall and the attendant paranoia. Both in play here, I'm afraid. She has another plan in mind. I'm damn sure of it.
嗱，雖然我哋知佢嘅計劃，但係都暫時唔需要攞出嚟講啊。問下下一步應該點先啦。
Read you loud and clear. So what's it all mean next?
I have something for you. Our best minds in DC cooked it up. Icebreaker, silver bullet against any fortified netrunner. Farida will feed it into your system during surgery. Use that, and Somi will drop unconscious within a minute. We can't take any chances, and when she wakes up, she'll wake up at home.
你點解覺得定得咧
You sure this soft will work? Doubt it's been tested on anyone at Songbird's level.
From what they tell me, this program can anticipate what she'll do before she even thinks to do it. By the time you cut one thread, it's already found another. A precision-guided weapon designed to evade countermeasures.
佢係咪真係發現唔到啊？
She could sense the breaker. Not talking about some run-of-the-mill runner here.
It's meta-heuristic hyper-aggressive tech, cobbled together by a literal army of experts. If she does sense it, it won't matter. No one out there, alone, could withstand something like this.
喂，咁會唔會危害到我哋嘅咧？問埋點運作？
Okay, how do I use it?
呢件嘢運作嗰時，其實會唔會令到我哋都失去意識㗎？
Fire it up when you're both jacked into the mainframe. At that moment, Somi's door will be wide open.
其實我真係唔好想用咯。
This'll turn to shit.
Who says it has to?
Don't know, man. But say you do corner her. Expect the unexpected, if you know what I mean.
There comes a time when all expectations are null and void.
我哋就係呢個要換面啦。
Right now, we're focusing on saving your lives. Talking time will come later. It's time I was on my way. I leave you in Farida's able hands.
信唔信賴你得好咧？
Call me once you're done here.
The sooner we begin, the sooner we finish.
我有冇咩要準備啊？
I need to do anything, or...
20 questions first? Should I hold your hand? No. Do nothing. Tush, meet chair.
手我諗我哋應該唔使換嘅。
Okay. Anesthesia incoming. Don't worry, it's the good stuff. Relax and submit. An ID modding implant is complicated tech, true. But the procedure is surprisingly simple.
但我想睇下有冇嘢可以睇先啦嘛。
Is that me?
I made it especially for you. I'm glad you like it.
But what?
It's facial morph technology. It needs a baseline. That baseline is you.
唔該，我得咁熟面口啦。愛上自己嘅面面俱到，連塊面都可以換，整容技術都慳翻。不過其實而家啲人用濾鏡都已經用到出神入化啦，係嘛？睇埋部電腦。戰區第一章草稿，一夜好眠。
Sit, please.
我唔得閒住啊，應該係你得寄出嚟嘅喎。我嘅朋友想喺好特殊嘅業界求職，工作責任重大，需要啲特殊嘅改造裝置，又詢問啲新嘅產品嘅。不過呢個好似冇乜特別啫，係嘛，老友？就咁睇應該係佢個 friend 寫俾佢好朋友寫嘅。
I don't have all day.
同埋佢哋應該真係識咗好多年咯。啊，好啦好啦好啦，唉，係咁吹人都有嘅。聽過呢樣嘢嘅傳聞。
This tech, actually heard about it. Back at Arasaka Counter Intel, we thought it got the chop at the prototype stage.
As you can see, it yet lives. Chatterbox. Okay. Anesthesia is taking hold.
哇，好快手效喎！佢係咪喺個心口度開刀，跟住換面？我想問你揭起啲咩啊？勁多電腦喎，黐線！嚇，呢嚿嘢唔係塞喺身體裏面嘅咩？你係咪電完我嚟啊？點啊 ，Johnny？ 你有咩感覺啊
？How many fingers am I holding up?
我見到唔正啊。
Nice to see you in good form.
Mm-hmm. You want something from me?
To chat. Got no other options. You'll have to do.
So tell me, what's it feel like to be a traitor?
你係覺得我有選擇咩
Come on. You know this is a lose-lose clusterfuck of a sitch. I ain't here by choice.
At least you see that. Means they haven't turned you yet. Not completely.
喂，唔好擋住啊
Come on, got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger. The master spy and the agent unloosed. Tragedy, comedy, or both.
悲劇受害人可能係我，其實擺到明阿 Johnny 兩個人都唔中意噶啦，揀上面啦。
Think one of them's trying to dupe me?
No, they're both telling the truth. I mean, might be muddy on the nitty-gritty, but their motivations are plain and clear. Survival. It's her be-all and end-all. That and she's a walking, talking nuke. The kind that keeps making mistakes, never knowing which one's gonna set her off. And Reed? Bastard and me are one and the same. If I hadn't ghosted the army, I'd have become a Reed myself. Live and die by our principles. That's the tragedy, V. Someone's gonna play victim to the other's good intentions. Try not to forget that when you're standing over that fucking overgrown neuro drive.
咁阿 Johnny 會點做啊
？Reed or Songbird. What would you do in my shoes, Johnny?
I am in your shoes, dumbass. For every gonk choice you make. But I can't do dick. But honest to God, V, not fucking around? I don't know. Got no goddamn clue.
All done. The facial morph implant is online. Now all you need is a behavioral imprint. And do me a favor. Don't tell me what you need this for.
你可能會再見到我啊。
Might pop by if I need anything else.
I can't wait.
咦，攞咗出嚟咯喎！醫生，我想問有冇鏡照啊？好似冇得照鏡，咁我走啦，拜拜。其實頭先阿 Johnny 講嘅嘢咧，可能提示咗我哋結局係會有唔同噶，所以我哋最尾係需要作出選擇。
Hey, procedure's a wrap.
V, I hope you're not feeling too raw post Farida's work. It's time to intercept and supplant the Netrunners. Just one hiccup. Our access to Karen Exotics was cut. They must have discovered us.
Wait, seriously? So we lost them?
Not entirely. We know they were last in City Center, headed our direction. Find a vantage point near the entrance of Dogtown. You'll grab a trace on the runners as they drive to the meeting.
唉，我都估到晒係咁樣噶啦，好似咁方便嘅就喺我後邊啫喎。桑貝又揾我哋啦，應該上陣啦，就睇呢一仗嘅啫。我喺度陪住你嘅，咁唔該你專心啦。無論發生乜嘢事都好，我哋都會成功。聽 Johnny 嘅講法，可能兩個人都冇呃我哋，但係最尾都要做出選擇，應該就唔止淨係影響佢哋嘅命運。V 嘅命運都會受我哋影響。嗱，今集暫時就玩到嚟呢度先，下集就真係要綁架嗰對雙胞胎嘅啦。咁我哋下集再繼續。中意嘅朋友記住 Like 同埋 Share 俾朋友一齊睇。多謝各位收睇 ，Thank you， 拜拜。